am now at the end of week 5. On Friday I actually hit my 12 weeks out mark, so I'm super nervous. It's just going so fast. I mean, I decided to do a 17-week prep, so I'm already 5 weeks down, and that's crazy. I've lost 5 kilos, I've lost about 4 to 5% body fat, and unfortunately my muscle mass has dropped by about 2 kilos already, so I don't really understand why. But at the beginning of this week I made some changes to my macros, so I put my protein a little bit higher and dropped my fats down, so hopefully that's had the effect I wanted it to have. After having a really good week before last, I think this week has been such a mental challenge for me, because I felt so unbelievably tired, exhausted. I've had DOMs every single day. My recovery's been a lot slower despite having more protein in my diet, and I think it's just because the week before has just really caught up with me. We did have a nice relaxing weekend last weekend, but I think it's probably a combination of too much rest and being overtired and being really stressed with work and with some family issues going on and stuff like that. So I think everything together made this week super tough for me. I'm really anxious about tomorrow morning's weigh-in and check-in. We did progress photos yesterday and they looked okay, but I did feel a bit bloated and like I'm holding a bit more water than I'd like. So I made sure that yesterday on my rest day I stuck to my calories, so I'm always 100 calories under on a Saturday, and I also made sure that my carbs were a lot lower because I wasn't working out. I did do, however, hot pot yoga in the morning. That is like a routine now. Hot pot yoga is all over the UK, I think, so if you're interested you should definitely try it out. They do an intro offer. I think it's £12 for a week and you go to as many classes as you want to. It's fantastic, not just for stretching and mobility and getting all super sweaty in the heat, but also for mind space. Like, I can just clear my head and just chill out and relax. It's so good. So definitely recommend hot pot yoga. So I did that on Saturday, and then we also went for I think it must have been like a 5 or 6 kilometre walk. Just chilled, but it's still getting the steps in, so hopefully that all added up yesterday. And then today I had quite a busy day, so I went in to work for 7:30 a.m. Bearing in mind it's a Sunday. Sundays are rest days normally. I went into work 7:30 a.m, did a workout, had a few clients, taught Pilates, met with my friend for coffee, and then I did a second workout, just an incline walk for 30 minutes, and then I came home and did some meal prep and bits and bobs. So all in all, I think this week, if I had to rate different things out of 10, 1 being bad, 10 being fantastic, I'd probably say tiredness is about a 3. I was so tired, so tired, so it wouldn't be the best it could be. In terms of stress, I'd probably say about a 2, so it's quite low. I was quite stressed. I wasn't in the best place mentally. I felt like cortisol levels were quite high and just couldn't. There's a few nights where I couldn't sleep properly because I was so unsettled. So tiredness and stress are quite low, really bad ratings. And then things like happiness, I think towards the end of the week I saw my best friend. Me and my partner spoke things out, and we kind of did things like going for walks and things like that, so that really helped. I read a bit of my book, I managed to have a nap on Thursday, did a bit of Pilates, did a bit of self-reflection and stuff like that, so that helped. So towards the end of the week I'd probably say my happiness levels were about a 7 out of 10. Now they're like a 9, because I know it's Monday tomorrow. And the last one would be energy. So energy wise, I'd probably say all week it's been a solid 5 to 6. So it's not been too bad, but my body's just ached really bad, and I've just felt really lethargic, like it's really hard to get going. But once I've started, it's been really good. So it's a weird one. I think it's just caught up with me a bit, and then this week was a challenge mentally more than anything. My diet, I stuck to it mainly. I was just a bit disappointed with myself because on Monday I went out for a coffee with my partner, and normally I'd have a green tea or something, but this week I had a chai tea latte, so I shouldn't have had that. And then I also had a very small brownie bite because my boss brought them into work, and I know I shouldn't have had that either, but it was staring at me all week, so I just had to have one. So I'm a bit disappointed in myself for that one, and then that was it. But when I went out for coffee with my best friend today, I decided that there is a drink I can have at a coffee shop if I want one and if I have my calories. So I'm just going to have hot milk, coconut milk, may I add, because milk makes me bloat really bad and it gives me really bad stomach cramps. So coconut milk, almond milk, soy milk, that sort of thing. I'm completely dairy free with milk. So coconut milk today, frothed up, and then they have sugar-free shots. So I had a sugar-free vanilla shot in it. And then I feel like I'm joining in, but it's only 40 calories. Perfect! Yeah, so other than that, it's all been really good diet-wise. Just let myself down a bit at the beginning of the week, but picked it back up, stayed on my macros, stayed on my calories, got my training in twice a day every single day, even though I felt like crap. But it's picking up, and this week's going to be a better week, regardless of what results come out tomorrow morning. I've got to have a better week. I'm 12 weeks out. I'm seeing my coach Emma Hindman in 2 weeks, and I need to get my head in the game. I cannot be bringing like 50%. I've got to be bringing 100% every single day, because every single day counts now. I'm super nervous. When I woke up on Friday, I was like, shit, 12 weeks is nothing. I thought 17 weeks would be a long time, and then I just realised, like, oh my god, 5.5 weeks are gone already. Ah! So I've also managed to pay the deposit for my bikini this week, and I ordered it. It's bespoke, and I'm so excited to show you guys it, but I'm just waiting for invoices and then like a preview, drawn up preview kind of thing. So I paid for that this week. I paid for my tanning, paid for my hair and makeup, booked my hotel, made sure that there's going to be fridges in there, and then we're going to be taking our microwave as well. So that's all good. I paid for my federation. I've done everything I need to do for now. The only things I've got left is to buy a silk robe, to decorate my shoes, and to book my nails and my bikini wax. Other than that, I am ready to go. So I'm excited, but oh my god, 12.5 weeks is not long. So yeah, this week my goals are to try and stabilise my my mood. So I want to try and make sure that I'm doing everything I can to keep my stress levels down and just rest when I need it. So for example, midweek last week I really needed to have a nap, and I just pushed on through and didn't bother. So I think this week, if I need it, I need to listen to my body and just do it, because I felt so much better on Thursday after an hour's nap. So much better. Otherwise, training, I just need to be making sure that I'm pushing myself to the limits every single session. One thing that I've started doing actually is drop sets. So that's one exercise at your working weight for say 10 reps, and then you quickly drop the weight down to something a little bit lower and do 10 reps straight away again. So you're dropping the weight down, no rest between, and you're completely fatiguing the muscle both times around. The idea is that the first time you do it, you're doing it at the working weight, aren't you? So by the end of it, your muscles are completely fatigued. However, by dropping the weight, you're then pushing them to go further. So the burn I have been getting this week, on my shoulders particularly, but everywhere else, has been incredible. It's not that I don't do them purposely, it's just because I just never really thought of doing them until I spoke to Power Page on Instagram, and she recommended that for deltoid growth, so I started doing it, and now I am in agony. But it's all good. So just continue with that with my training and make sure that my mood is stabilised. That's my only goals. So yeah, I'm going to do a weigh-in tomorrow morning, and I will add that on to my next video. So here's what the week looked like for me in little snippets. I hope you enjoy. Speak to you soon. Hello! So it's Sunday the 10th of February. It's my last day of my 4th week of prep. Today I have done a workout already. I did chest, triceps and a little bit of cardio. I then taught Pilates for an hour, and now I've just got myself ready, a little bit of makeup on so I don't look completely tired and disgusting. And I'm just now at Bristol Golf Club to go to a baby shower. Just wanted to quickly log this because I'm feeling really anxious. I know that the people that are hosting like to host a really good party, so I know there's going to be loads and loads of food there. I ate lunch before I came. I've got eggs and avocado to keep me going, but I'm just worried that I'm surrounding myself with temptations that's completely unnecessary. So I'm really anxious about going in, but I'm only going to stay for a little while, leave, get another workout in and have some food later, so wish me luck. Hey, so quick update. I'm just about to leave the baby shower. I've been there for 2 hours. There was cupcakes and cakes everywhere. There was coffee cake, there was just vanilla sponge, there was strawberries and cream, there was scones, there was everything that I wanted, and I really struggled, but didn't have any of it apart from 2 strawberries and 2 little mini cake sandwiches, which were literally the size of my 2 fingers here. So I had 2 ham and mustard sandwiches, and that was it. Happy days. So proud of myself. And then also they did loads of little games and stuff, and they were about to give out prizes, so I quickly went away before they put the prizes out, because the prizes were Ferrero Rochers, marshmallows, like this, that and the other, and I just can't be around that right now because I've got the biggest sugar craving ever. So I'm going to go home, have a green tea, go to the gym, do a 30-minute workout, and then I'm going to go to cinema tonight with Tom. So I'd probably say that was a good outcome to the day compared to what it could have been. So proud! Okay, so I just wanted to show you how meal prep goes down in this household. So at the beginning, we've got 40 grams of oats, 80 grams of soy yogurt with almond, half a scoop of protein powder, and 60 grams of frozen raspberries. And then I'll have a snack in the morning, which will normally be boiled or scrambled eggs with avocado and maybe like a Ryvita crisp bread or mushrooms or something similar. And then we go to lunch, which is normally potatoes, broccoli, green beans. We've got 100 grams potatoes, 60 grams broccoli, 40 grams green beans, and then I'll add some meat to that, so there'll be white fish or chicken or some heck sausages. And then in the afternoon we go for this. So I've got 2 variations here. These ones are heck paprika chicken sausages. They're really good. So I've got 3 of those, 20 grams of spinach, 40 grams of sugar snap peas, and then 20 grams of hummus. The only difference in these 2 is that I've got ham instead of heck sausages. I do prefer the heck sausages because they're better for macros in terms of they're lower in fat and they're higher in protein. However, I ran out, so we're using ham. And then I'd have a protein shake and maybe an apple. And then I've got this for dinner, so it's a nice little colourful salad. So we've got 20 grams of spinach, 40 grams of cucumber, 40 grams of beetroot, 40 grams of butternut squash, 30 grams of pepper, and then again I'll add some sort of protein sauce. So it'll normally be white fish, chicken, turkey, maybe some beef meatballs or something like that, heck sausages, that sort of thing. So this is meal prep in my household. Good evening. So you would have just seen, or you're going to just see, my meal prep for the day and how it normally goes down. So normally I'll prep for 3 days to make sure that I've got enough food to cover me for 3 days, and also so that I don't get caught out, so that if I am at work a little bit longer than I expect to, I've always got food and I don't have to go out and buy something. Also, I just wanted to break down why and when I have my meals. So for breakfast, I normally do a fasted cardio session before breakfast, but if not, my breakfast will be oats and protein powder with raspberries and some soy yogurt. The reason for that is because it's got a good amount of carbs, it's got a good amount of protein in, so whether I do my workout before or after, my workout is either well fueled by the carbohydrates or it's well fueled after by replenishing my energy stores with the protein, meaning that I can prevent muscle deterioration throughout my prep. And then for lunch I'll normally have, wait, I skipped a meal. So for a snack I'll normally have eggs and avocado with like Ryvita cracker or maybe some mushrooms. Again, it's quite high in protein, high in fat, so if I was to have breakfast before my workout, I'd then have the eggs and avocado after, so that I've still got that protein source to help maintain my muscle mass. Then for lunch I'll have something a little bit higher in carbohydrates, because I know that in the afternoon I'll normally do my weighted workout with a 15-minute HIIT session. So that's why I normally have potatoes, broccoli, green beans, and then some meat as well. So always got some protein in there. Normally around about 100 grams of protein, 100 grams of potatoes, and then about 120 grams of greens, at the moment anyway. And in the afternoon I'll have a protein shake after my workout, again to make sure that I can prevent any muscle breakdown throughout my prep because I am on low calories. So that's why protein shakes. The one I go for is Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard Whey. The best flavour for me is peanut butter. It's so nice. I have tried white chocolate and strawberry, but it's a bit bitty and take it or leave it. I think I've also tried the double chocolate one, which is also really, really good. I haven't tried, I think there's a vanilla one. Apparently that's amazing, so I might try that next time. After that, I'll then probably have like an apple with some soya yogurt maybe. On that note, the reason I pick soya yogurt is because it's lower in carbohydrates and higher in protein. So I'll normally get it flavoured with coconut or with almond or something, because soya yogurt on its own I'm not a big fan of. Normally I go for coconut, but recently I think Asda have stopped doing it where I live, so I've gone soya with almond, and actually if you like marzipan, it tastes exactly the same. It is amazing. So soya yogurt is perfect, and it's a lot lower in calories than normal Greek style or natural yogurt. So because I'm on prep and I do have lower calories, I need to be careful with what I'm eating. It's just easier to have soya, really. More convenient. Then in the evening I'll generally stick to a lower carb meal because I don't need the energy overnight while I'm sleeping, but I do need to still replenish my glycogen stores, so there will be some sort of carb in there, normally butternut squash, maybe a little bit of couscous or quinoa, and then I'll have a salad with it. So it'll be, like I showed you in the video, it will be beetroot, butternut squash, peppers, carrots, cucumbers, that sort of thing, with spinach, and then some sort of, again, some protein source. Normally it will be chicken or white fish, maybe a little bit of salmon actually, that tends to go down quite well recently. So yeah, that's my breakdown. It's week 5 now, and I've decided that since I've had a little bit of a drop in muscle mass, I need to be up in my protein. So I've now changed my macros to 30% carbohydrates, 35% fat, 35% protein. And then I spoke it through with my partner, and we both said that I was going to put the protein up anyway, so I just put it up even further. So now I'm on 30% carb, 30% fat and 40% protein. So hopefully that will prevent any more muscle mass loss in muscle mass, however you want to say it, and help my body fat reduce a bit more, because my body fat's going down a lot slower than it was in my practice round, and I had a feeling this would happen. So hopefully a few little tweaks and it'll be a lot better next week. So yeah, I'm still on 1650 calories. I'm trying not to drop it too soon because I've still got, so I'm in week 5, which means I've still got 13 weeks left. So I don't want to drop it too low, but I do aim to get my body fat halfway to 8% by the halfway mark. So halfway mark will be maybe 8 weeks, roughly 8.5 weeks. So by then I'm going to need to be halfway. I started at 20%, need to get down to about 8, so we're looking at about 14% roughly by the 8th week. So hopefully a few little tweaks, and then I'll have to really start dropping my calories. I think that's when I'll have to get rid of the oats as well, which literally makes me want to cry. In terms of water, I'm currently drinking 5 litres a day. Well, that's my goal anyway, and at the moment I actually tend to be exceeding that. Not purposefully, not because I'm forcing it down, but because I'm actually really thirsty all the time. I think it's also helping to keep me feel fuller and stop cravings and things like that, so that's working pretty well. But I am peeing all the time, and it's not even the most water I'm going to be drinking yet. It's going to go up and up and up, so I dread to think. Me and Tom went to the cinema on Sunday, and I literally thought I wasn't going to be able to make it through the movie because I had to pee so much. It's so inconvenient. Hey, so just a quick check-in. It's Tuesday the 12th. This morning I had a few client cancellations, so I used the time to do a massive leg workout, shoulder workout and cardio. I'm feeling really tired today actually, and I feel like I haven't caught up on sleep, but it's actually the complete opposite because I had so much sleep this weekend. We had a movie day, then we chilled out on Sunday, went to a baby shower, so I should really be good to go, but maybe I had too much sleep and now I'm feeling lethargic. I don't know. I also went to my sports massage therapist yesterday and he absolutely destroyed me. My legs are killing me. I'm feeling very, very tired and achy. So today's hard. But diet-wise, I've got no cravings. I'm sticking to my macros and my calories. I'm feeling a lot fuller because obviously this week I've upped my protein, which is great. And then I'm about to go in and do cardio now for half an hour to 45 minutes, that sort of thing. Probably the Stairmaster, it's my favourite. And then I can watch different like YouTubers. So a few people that I follow would be Romaine Lansford and Sophie Brewster. Those are my two favourites probably. There's a few more as well. But I just wanted to give you an update. I have just ordered my bikini. I'm so excited. So I've gone for like a mermaidy green colour, so like teal. The reason being is because when I saw it on stage when I went to watch my first ever competition last year, I absolutely fell in love with it. I feel like most people go with reds and navy blues, and I'd much rather stand out. And as my eyes are like green, I figured that something to go with my eyes would look good. So really excited. I'll let you know how it all goes. I'll send you a little bit of a teaser if I can. Otherwise, that's my update for the day. I'm gonna go do my cardio, so I'll check in with you soon. Good morning. It's Friday the 15th of February and it's 5 a.m. and I'm just going into the gym for a legs and cardio workout before my clients start at 7 a.m. I've had a bit of a sad few days. I've been really grumpy, I've been really tired, I've been exhausted, so I haven't really done many videos. So I thought I'd give you guys a catch up now. Last week I had an amazing week. Everything went my way, training was great, I didn't feel too tired, I felt like I had enough energy, and my diet was flawless. But this week, I think I'm finding that a good week is followed by a more challenging week, and I have been really, really tired. Every day I've had really bad DOMs, which I guess is a good thing because it means I'm working out properly, but it's just made it a lot harder to get in and do my sessions, and with being so tired, I just really haven't had the energy for much. So it's been a difficult week, but it's Friday, which means tomorrow is my rest day, so this is my last workout before my rest day, and I can't bloody wait. Diet's going well, I'm feeling a lot fuller from doing high protein this week, or higher protein. Water, I'm drinking about between 5 and 6.5 litres a day. My goal is 5, but I tend to drink a bit more just because I'm so thirsty all the time. Other than that, I don't have much more to report, so I'm going to do my workout. I'll take a little video of some exercises and I'll share them with you. that's all the clips I've taken this week. I hope you enjoyed seeing the ins and outs of prep life. This week coming, I'll show you my weigh-in and my measurements. I'll record that tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what's going to happen in terms of calories, diet and training and this, that and the other. I will be dropping my calories this week, so we'll see how that goes, and I'll keep you updated. Speak to you soon.